Look, I get not liking Curt Schilling. I get it. I mean, his opinions can be incredibly divisive. They can be very critical. They can be really mean-spirited. But to me, that doesn't keep you out of the Baseball Hall of Fame. If you've got the numbers and you had the career, and he did. He did. He belongs in Cooperstown, and the numbers back that up. And for Jon Heyman to deny that the human element is at play, as I said there, I think is totally delusional. Totally delusional. Later on in that segment, I point out that Dan Shaughnessy has openly, from the Boston Globe, and he joins us here on the show regularly, said that he does not vote for Curt Schilling because of those types of things. And he can invoke the character clause. Hey, that's part of this vote. You're supposed to be not a terrible guy. Now, you can debate whether political opinions or things like that make you a bad guy or not. Certainly, that's open to interpretation. But you can invoke that clause. The idea that does not factor in is ridiculous when Jon Heyman himself admitted he did it 1 year. He did it 1 year. So the idea that, he was the only guy that did it, and then he immediately inserted the vote back is crazy. And to be fair, I understand in some ways where Heyman is coming from. Look, I went to journalism school as well. Heyman would never like to admit that I'm of the same ilk of him. He would like to think that he's holier than me and more responsible journalistically than me. But I've got a degree, just like he has a degree from a journalism school. And mine's a pretty well-reputable journalism school, one of the best in the country. I believe in my education. And when you believe in journalism, you believe that you are not supposed to use your personal bias. And you're supposed to be above the fray and objective. And that's what he has to believe, that he is above the fray and objective, and the rest of his colleagues are as well, and this is not political. He has to believe that because that is the foundation of which his career is built on. I'm here to tell you, reality is it affects people. Biases affect journalists every single day. It's obvious, no matter how hard you try. And a lot of them try really hard. And maybe Heyman tries really hard. But if Heyman himself is going to withhold a vote because of what he felt to be an offensive or violent or threatening tweet, the idea that nobody else does do that and everybody else immediately was fair-minded about it is absurd. It's completely absurd.